Hello, this is Virtua Fighter 3TB on Dreamcast, and I had to wiggle my wires around a little bit for the VGA box, but I think it's gonna hold up. Just kidding, sometimes it loses sound in one of the stereo channels, because I think because I keep the cord kind of not at a nice neutral position, but it sort of bends a little. Alright, so I have to... These are just default settings because my memory card doesn't have space. It doesn't have enough blocks for the save file for this. I have to do this. I have to go over here, change this to punch. And that's all I'm going to do today. Usually I do one more thing, but there's something I want to check out. Actually, there's two things I want to check out, but the first one we'll do first. So we're doing normal mode. And usually I go through these in just the order in which they appear. So I last did Taka, so that would bring me up to Akira. But I'm going to shortcut down to Jacky because I started wondering if, like, the one backflip kick combo I've sort of managed to teach myself in Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution. I've been wondering if that is... What did his hair just do? If that is in 3TB, so I don't know, I just got curious about that.
Fight one, ready, go!
Now this is the day after, wait a second, no, it's June 1st, am I confused? Yeah, it's June 1st, which is launch day for Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown. I just put up my own Ultimate Showdown video, and so you may be wondering why I'm not playing Ultimate Showdown. Well, in that video, I tested to see if the AI was okay to play against, because in the game before it, Final Showdown, you could just cheese the AI, just spam attacks at it, and it could not really defend itself even on the highest setting. So I tried that in Ultimate Showdown, and it's the same AI, so it still has that problem. So the only single player Ultimate Showdown has is in arcade mode, but that's what I play in 3TB here. So the arcade mode in Ultimate Showdown, you can just cheese your way through. Well, I thought, well, heck, it's going to come back to 3TB arcade mode, where I can't quite cheese my way through. And anyway, this is only like the normal difficulty AI, but they know how to block and stuff. Okay, so wait, I forgot the combo I want to try. Oh, he can't, that's... Oh, okay. I got it to come out, but not... No, I can't get it to come out. I can't... Yeah, I don't... Doesn't look like it's gonna want a combo. Although, I guess... Is there even a combo counter in this game? Like, how would I know? I mean, I guess I'm just... In 4 Evolution, you can do the axe kick back. Oh, maybe it was close. Ah, yeah, you could do it. No, it's actually not connecting, so that looked like it, but in 4 Evolution, you would be able to clip his ankles with your backflip. Oh, he blocked. That was weird. My foot, like, stopped on top of his head as he blocked. That was such a weird feeling. It's like I had force feedback through my arcade stick. That was so strange. The blocking in this, the blocking with the physics in this game is so solid. It's jarring. You're like, oh man, he actually like physically blocked my foot. He just stopped it. See, in 4 Evolution, that would have hit him. That backflip. Oh man, that block is crazy. That also happens with sweeps. It's very noticeable with sweeps. But I'd never actually done it. I'd never actually been doing the axe kick, so yeah, I don't think that's gonna go. That was a little too late, maybe. It doesn't really look like it's connecting. It's back kick guard. and up back kick. Our next bout right now. Ooh. See, there's how it connects. Look at these inverse kinematics on the steps. It's some advanced physics. Okay, I forgot my strafe button, or my evade button. Come down here. Dang it, now we're up on these stairs. I wonder if I could get it. Sidestep button. Come on, sidestep button. Nope, no, oh, time's running out. I was thinking maybe I could get it to work if he was on a higher step than me. But that didn't seem to work either. There are, I have read, and I have no reason to disbelieve, as these were probably written by people much better at the game than me, that certain attacks are affected by difference in altitude, and so that can get weird. And that was something people complained about, apparently, about this game. They did not like having to worry about their vertical position relative to the opponent on these wacky non-flat arenas. Ooh, shoot. What am I doing? Oh, I thought he was going to get me over the fence. I'm getting crushed. Oh, he doesn't have forward punch. Wait, forward punch kick, which is kind of my go-to now. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's harder to do than in 4 Evolution, and it feels... I just got crushed. It feels less safe, I guess.
Ready, go!
It's in 4 Evolution, forward punch kick. Yeah, it's a lot harder to... The timing is more strict. There it is. I wonder if you can go to down kick. Ah, yeah. The punch timing is difficult. Although, maybe I'm doing forward punch. Maybe that's what's screwing it. Yeah, I guess that's what's screwing it up. It's more strict about that. In 4 Evolution, you can do forward punch if you're a slob like me. It's actually good to learn that. It's actually easier to do forward punch and then just punch. I've just been spasmodically doing forward punch in Evolution. But it actually feels a lot smoother to do just the first forward punch and then just hit punch again. Those evasions. Hey! Don't make me kick your mask off. I hope you got vaccinated, Kage. Oh, that would have been great. Because he was way above me, and I could have tested that. Oh, come on, sidestep. I didn't get the backflip. Gosh. Well. And Jacky's face is disturbing. It's kind of like they converted it from a photo of a weird 3D pre-render. I don't know. It's like they converted it from a 2D photo of a 3D pre-render and then made a 3D model out of that. I don't know, it's weird. It's creepy looking, man. And of course people are complaining about the remade character faces in Virtua Fighter 5. Oh yeah, kick is still good. In Ultimate Showdown, they remade the faces in the Yakuza engine. Well, they kind of just remade the faces, period. They're redesigned in some cases. And of course people who spent how many years? 14 years? How long was Virtua Fighter 5 around? Getting used to those VF5 faces, they just are not quite down with the new faces yet. Most of them are actually pretty good, and some of them are just downright way better than the old ones. And the thing for me that I like a lot is that they don't have the uncanny valley problem that the old faces had. And I think that's because the old faces just didn't have a good system for focusing, for making the eyeballs, putting the eyeballs in the correct position so they looked focused. they just kind of look unfocused and staring off into nothingness, and it's eerie. That's the old faces. So the new faces do not do that, which is good. I'm not really paying attention. I started thinking, oh, maybe I should be throwing him, and then he just clubbed me. And that flip kick was really satisfying. I almost poked my eye out. You'll poke your eye out. What? How can I what? I'm fighting myself. Yes.
Ready, go!
Oh. I do hate those sparks. I still hate the sparks and the flashy. The greatest thing about Ultimate Showdown is that if you get the Legendary Pack DLC, oh, that was some fun. You, I could have tried the little flash kick combo there. Look at him gigging, man. He's shucking and jiving. Wait, is that weird to say? I don't know. Oh no, I forget how to do that. Stop that. I'm not doing forward punch correctly. There we go. Oh, he just grabbed my junk. I meant to go low. Oh, shucks. Ooh. In Ultimate Showdown, with the Legendary Pack, you get these Virtua Fighter 1 costumes. They're Virtua Fighter 1 style costumes, so they're low polygon and all this cool stuff. You do get one stage. Actually, somebody said on a forum or something that it's Jacky's stage, which I don't have any reason not to believe. And you also get, well, and that comes with Virtua Fighter 1 music, but also you get actually you get the soundtracks for all the previous Virtua Fighter games, and you can switch to those, switch the entire game's music over to those in the options menu. But also in the options menu with the Legendary Pack DLC for Ultimate Showdown, you can turn on, I think it just calls it Retro UI, and it's a VF1 style UI, which is the big square health meters, kind of like these. Pretty much, actually, it looks a lot like the UI here. They didn't really change the UI a whole lot. They had not changed the UI a whole lot by 3D. I'm talking about the match UI up there at the top of the screen. The health meters, the round counters, all that, the clock. So that's pretty much what you can turn on. But one thing I really appreciate is that it also changes the text that comes up in the middle of the screen, like win or lose or start or whatever the heck it is. So the default intertitles or whatever you would call those in Ultimate Showdown are these big flashy gold things that sort of animate on with this big flashy animation. It's not particularly pleasing to my sometimes somewhat photosensitive stupid eyeballs that don't get enough sleep because I'm a moron. So you can change it to quote-unquote retro UI, which is Virtua Fighter 1 style. So instead of these big flashy animating gold shiny things blaring up in the middle of the screen at you every start and end of every round, more or less, you just get this nice stable non-animating sort of pixelated Virtua Fighter 1 style font that just says win or lose or something. It's just very soothing on the eyeballs, really. Doesn't flash, doesn't do anything, just sits there, lets you read it, and disappears. So that's good. It's pretty awesome. I love that UI option. I just wish the AI was any fun to play against. But they really don't care about single player. They have not cared about single player in Virtua Fighter Land since Virtua Fighter 5 Vanilla, where you got quest mode, which was this ridiculously elaborate thing. But even there, it's kind of funny. Like, they just, I don't know if they got a new AI programmer for, you know, when 5 came along, but I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. But the AI just had problems, just real problems defending itself. In 5 vanilla, it could defend against punches and kicks okay, but it could not defend against throws. So even the toughest AI that I fought in quest mode, which I got up to the early named ranks, and I fought some higher named ranked AIs in quest mode, and you could just throw the heck out of them. You couldn't. They would totally stop you from punching and kicking them, but throwing was easy, so you just end up just throwing all the time. Here I am getting destroyed by Pi on normal difficulty. It is stage 7, so I guess that's pretty far along. Oh man, his knee was twitching from the kinematics. It's those kinematics, baby. I'm blaming the kinematics for all my trouble. Oh, oh no. Oh. Wow, I never did that before. That was awesome. I was thinking, okay, don't roll off, and then I rolled off. So, I did not listen to myself, my inner voice. That's a shame, because now I'm just getting beat up. I was winning that round, I think. I'm not making that part up, too. Wow, she is evading at really evil times. Oh, wow. Wow, Z's, wow, wow. Yeah, I hit her. Uh-oh. Is the sound freaking out? The sound freaked out a little. Hang in there, Cable. Still getting destroyed.
Fight 1. Ready, go!
Hey. Oh wow, that still had a hit on it when it was coming down like that. I thought she was done. Oh gosh, she's making me look like I can't even steer my body. Oh no, the sound's getting weird. Oh, my cable's getting squirming around or something.
Ready, go!
Yeah, I haven't been throwing. Whoops. Aye. She just out-jabbed my low sweep attack, and then she sidestepped. Aye.
Ready, go!
Oh. That was kind of fun. Punch kick. Aye. Okay. That was almost a way to choke.
Fight 4. Ready, go!
Hey. Oh, sweet. Oh, watch it. His hat looks like a bird's nest or something. I'm glad she did that huge whiff jump there. Forgot about the little birdies on the fence. Those are cool. Look at all those little birds. Oh, they're hard to see. They're so tiny. Am I hallucinating? There are birds there, right? Oh no. Oh, she's just going right through me. Oh, the sound's getting staticky. Ah. Why didn't I do a down attack? Gosh dang it. It's a Kuro VGA box, and I don't have it. It's got this very short, stiff cable, like a threaded, or what's it, a woven cable that comes out, that plugs into the back of the Dreamcast, and then goes into the actual VGA box. It's this custom cable, and the plug is kind of this custom thing where it plugs into the box, and I don't know if the connection there just isn't very solid, and the cable is so stiff that it's kind of hard to... So the socket is maybe not the tightest, and the cable is so stiff that any movement of the Dreamcast can kind of tug at the cable in the socket and move it around a little bit, because the socket is not super tight. So I think that's why I'm getting this. I'm just doing the same darn thing over and over. There's something different.
Fight 3. Ready, go!
So it is prone to wiggling around. Oh shoot. Oh no. Whenever I see the AI flip kick, I want to flip kick too, and it's total sucker bait because I usually don't do it right. Dang it. Now she's evading. Yeah, fine.
Fight 4. Ready, go!
Oh, the block. Oh, why? Dang it. Just an elbow, just drop her as she's standing up. Ouch. I love how the bodies twitch a little. It's like the physics sort of check something and make sure they don't fall through the ground or something. Well, that was not the last. So there's 7. So there's 7 stages in arcade mode in Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown. This has 8. I thought 7 felt a little short. And then there's a bonus stage at the end. It's draw. So yeah, for some reason it's actually... Well, I think it was 7 in... It must have been 7 in Final Showdown. Because they didn't change any gameplay. They didn't... So yeah, it was... Probably 7. I haven't played Final Showdown in 11 months, according to YouTube, so I don't remember details like that very well. And actually, and I didn't play arcade mode. Or actually, I think it was really score attack mode that was called arcade mode in Final Showdown. Because I think you got a combo counter and everything, and I was kind of weirded out because I wasn't seeing a combo counter in Ultimate Showdown. Oh, God, I always forget he can still kick from there. I thought, oh yeah, sitting duck, I'll just wait, mosey up and punch him. No, he's just gonna laugh. He's just gonna sit there laughing at me. So yeah, it is actually arcade mode in Ultimate Showdown. You don't get the combo counter that you get in score attack.
I look forward to our next bout.
Jacky's got all these, when he does those little moves, it looks like he's just a white guy who doesn't know how to dance, and believe me, I know what that's like. I guess Jacky is the character I can sympathize with if we're just going by stereotypes, He's really just the dude who punches and kicks. Because you would think that would be Akira, but Akira's actually really tough to use. I wish I could play Akira. But, you have to know how to do stuff to play Akira. Eee. Oh, that worked. Oh, dang it. It just destroyed me on... Ah, you jerk face. So I guess Virtua Fighter's been pretty good about this if you lose and continue, you can just restart right away. You don't have to reselect your character. That's how it works in Ultimate Showdown, and I was appreciating that. So really, Ultimate Showdown, aside from being maybe one match short, kind of set up to be a really cool... Well, I guess the other thing... Maybe I haven't played enough 3TV to know if it's a thing in this. So in Virtua Fighter, well, in Final Showdown, as well in the arcade mode. I mean, like in the... I'm not sure about the one in Final Showdown that was actually score tech mode, but in the console release, but in the arcade version that you can play in Yakuza 6 or Judgment, you're actually playing, I think the wait, you're playing score tech. What am I trying to say? I've managed to confuse myself. See, there's a guy who can dance. Now I totally forget where I was going with that ridiculous, confusing thing I was babbled myself into. I was talking about appreciating arcade mode. I think it worked by Shun. Dang it. Dang it, Shun. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, this boat thing is getting weird. I tried. Oh, I'm way behind. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I can't hit him fast enough. Hey. That was good. What is he doing? He's just taunting me. I want to knock him off the boat. There, I got low. That... I knocked him off the boat. Yes, now he is dead. He's just, I mean, look at that. He's plunging to the icy depths. Oh no, he's back. Hi. Oh no, nothing's working. Why does it always go 5 rounds and then I lose? Why do you drag it out? Just kill me right away. How did that hit me? Why? I'll just stand here like a dope. Don't mind me. Ah, gosh, dang it. Wow, that was scary. Just can't touch him. Oh my gosh. Oh, stage 8. Oh, I know. Yeah, that's right. I was talking about, well, I was leading up to talking about arcade gauntlets. So, in the version in Yakuza 6, you, did it even let you choose? It might have let you choose, but clearly there were 3, I think it was 3 gauntlets of opponents that you would run through in its little arcade or score attack mode. I think you could choose. I don't remember. Anyway, but yeah, there are definitely 3 just fixed orders of opponents to fight. And it's that way as well in arcade mode and I remember this, I'm pretty sure that was in Final Showdown as well. So in Ultimate Showdown, you can tell what opponents you're going to face from who you face in the very first match. I wasn't even watching the time. So one of the gauntlets starts with you facing Leon. One of them starts with... Shoot, who is it? Oh, yeah. Well, one starts with Leon. One starts with Go. Those are the ones I remember. So you kind of know... I wish it was just random opponents, and I don't get the feeling in 3TV that it is fixed order of opponents. It feels like it's random, but random all the way through. But I guess I don't play it enough to know yet. I have not recognized gauntlets anyway. But that could just be because I'm a dope. Oh, I could have comboed that, huh? Oh, gosh, dang it! Why can't I just win?
Fight one.
I don't like this fight now. The boat's rocking all over the place. It's weirding me out. Sean just invading and laughing at me. This crazy old man. Oh, that was really satisfying. Just crushed. And then I do my weird little dance. He's actually got some, I mean, he's working it there. I don't know what he's working, but he's working something. Feels like there should be like some kind of hoedown music going on when he's doing that. Although Jacky, I think, is from Chicago. Like in Virtua Fighter 2, if he and his sister Sarah meet up, it puts them in this special Chicago stage where there's like, we're in this just cement yard with graffiti all over, and there's police sirens and yelling in the background, and it's really kind of a weird version of Chicago, I guess. There we go. Fixed his raft. Just needed a little shun. Plugging up a hole right there. Man, this game. So the defense in this game is super solid. So I actually tweeted my video of choosing the AI in Ultimate Showdown. I tweeted that to the director of the game, who has a pretty cool Twitter feed. He's been, of course, tweeting a lot with the game coming out. So I thought I would just let him know. Maybe they want to fix the defense sometime. And I Google translated it, so maybe I haven't seen him say anything in English himself, so I think he doesn't speak English, so I tried to put it in Japanese. I put it in Japanese and English in parentheses. So anyway, he's probably super busy right now, so he's got other stuff. He's not even gonna notice it. But in my fantasy, he sees my tweet and he says, "Oh, I didn't know about this," and he watches the video and he's like, "Oh, we can fix that. That's easy to fix," and then he fixes it. He personally just opens up the code, just, you know, changes a number in a line, recompiles, and then the AI is just really good all of a sudden. Actually, this is interesting thing about the AI, because one thing you notice in Virtua Fighter 4 and 4 Evo and 5 Vanilla is that the AI is, where did my combo go? Oh, wow. That just swept all around. Look at that. That's like a 360-degree sweep. I beat Dural. Unfortunately, I lost to Kage. Actually, I lost to everybody except Dural. Well, that's sweet. I was talking about the AI. Oh, yeah. So I love this saxophone or whatever the heck. Yeah. What was my angle on this? What was I even talking about the AI exactly? So the AI in those games, in 4 and 4 Evolution, and 5 vanilla, it does stuff, it reacts to stuff in a way that just makes it so obvious it's just reading your inputs. Like, as soon as you hit the buttons to do a throw, for instance, like the AI could have just been standing there staring at you. And then as soon as you do the input for the throw to, you know, just knocking on its buns, it'll just jab you. Like, as soon as you hit the buttons, before you even start to animate the throw, it just jabs you. And you're like, come on, man, that's not even pretending. Not even pretending you're playing the game like a human being. But that's how it did it in those games. So I guess maybe they kind of had the... Maybe it was the disciple of the Virtua Fighter 4 AI programmer. Did 5, but he didn't get the throw defense right. And then, well, between 5 and Final Showdown, B, I could just be B. I'm not gonna make it, am I? I did it. No, I didn't. I'm existential Jacky. Yeah, I didn't get a very high number in the right-hand corner there. It's just 2, so I think that means I lost a lot. I only got 2 orbs. It's an interesting little portrait of Jacky in the top center there. I never really noticed that. Is that like a mirror? Is that like an old, like, Scandinavian not medieval, but Renaissance painting where they were really into realism and reflections on curved surfaces?
Game over.
So anyway, the AI in that range of games from 4 vanilla through Evo to... So I unlocked the history movie. We should go watch that because that's funny. Oh, I can't do that yet though because you kind of get stuck there, and I think there is a way to get out of it without rebooting the Dreamcast by bashing too many buttons, but I always screw it up and accidentally reset the Dreamcast, and I don't really want to do that. So, okay. Can I finish this thought, though? This thought about the AI. So, no, I better not. We'll just go, and I'll just keep babbling and losing track of what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to do the same setup, but we'll switch it to something different. This will be weird. And actually, how do I do costumes? Is it like, no, it's not holding down. Oh, it's start? Do I hit start and then... Oh, his hair twitches when you select him. That's so strange. I forget how to select the other costume. I hit start, but then did I hit it again? So that might have toggled back.
Fight 1. Ready, go!
That didn't do anything. Okay, so I hit the camera button. I'm pretty sure the arcade version did not have a camera button. But the Dreamcast version at least does. Oh, well, there's your fan service, I guess. As I get an appropriate view of my sister, I guess. Yeah. Oh, wait, you gotta go back. Oh, this is weird. Because I saw somebody... Oh, I think it was... I replied to... So the voice actress for Sarah, I don't think she did Sarah before Virtua Fighter 5. I actually have no idea. But she's been the voice actress for Sarah lately. Her name is Lyle Wilkerson? Wilker something. Her first name is spelled Lisle, which is kind of an interesting name. She did some retrospective videos with Sega for the Virtua Fighter series, and those were coming out this past week, kind of leading up to the release of Ultimate Showdown. And the director was retweeting those on Twitter. And the one for 3TB went up. I think she tweeted that one, and he retweeted her. Anyway, I replied to that one, and I just kind of, talked about how much I like 3TB on Dreamcast. Well, it was a video for 3, but they did talk about 3TB. Or, well, Lyle Wilkerson talked about 3TB in her Sarah Bryant-ish voice. Although she wasn't actually trying to act like Sarah Bryant. She was basically just talking about the games. And so I just talked about how I like the game, and the physics make all kinds of fun things possible, and it's just pretty super cool. Oh, I forgot. Oh, so I get knocked out in first person. And she actually replied, Sarah Bryant, well, her voice actress, same difference, right? Replied to me on Twitter and said, she said one word, she said awesome. So that was cool. Oh no. Oh, the axe kick gets weird, and I think I did the flip. Oh, I comboed it! Did you see that? I comboed it, but you couldn't really tell because I was in, but I did the flip kick combo, so it is possible. Yeah, see, there I was coming down from another flip kick, so, wow. Well, I did it, but you can't really tell except for that unmistakable flip kick hit sound as he was falling backwards. So I wonder, maybe it's just I can't see right. I didn't get it there. Oh, he blocked it. That was the wrong attack. This is so weird. So anyway, I think it was in that thread where she replied awesome. I think maybe somebody else replied to that. Or maybe they replied to her and I just saw it in the list of replies. I just happened to see it. Maybe it was in a video of mine. I don't know. But anyway, somebody somewhere said, I love 3TV. You could play in first person. I think maybe they were asking if they could have a first person view in Ultimate Showdown or something. And I was just, and they said, you know, I played that game in first person all the time. Oh no, this was probably just on the virtuafighter.com forum. Anyway, and I replied and I said, really? Did you, maybe it was on YouTube comments. I don't remember. Anyway, I don't think they replied to me. I think maybe it was on YouTube comments. And, you know, I asked him if that really worked well for him and stuff. I mean, I guess it works. It's so disorienting. I never even thought to try it before, but I got my flip kick combo, my axe kick to flip kick combo somehow, and I never got that outside of first person, so I guess. I mean, maybe I didn't get it, but it sure sounded like I got it because I did the axe kick. You kind of see with the weird, and then I got the flip kick hit sound. I mean, maybe it had already... No, it couldn't have. I must have got it. There's no other way that could have happened. But now I can't get it. Yeah, that was too slow. I wish it would stay in the... I guess they kind of knew that people might get stuck in that. Don't block me. I'm trying to do my weird combo that only worked once in this weird view. Also, wait, am I on? See, you can't tell what side you're on. Am I on the right side right now? I don't know. Wait a second. No, I'm on the left side. But how would you know if you were on the right side? Because it's all first person. Does it keep you in left side controls all the time? It's so weird. How do they handle it? It must just keep you in left side control the whole time that you're in first person. That's the only thing that would make sense. Anything else would be insane. Oh, I want to do the throw. Oh, it just takes you into third person for the throw. That's disappointing. I wanted to see really inappropriately close to Kira. See, I could be looking right into his jacket, his gi there. Right into his sweaty chest. Why doesn't it give me that view? Come on. Come on, Sega. Give me my fan service. I want to see his sweaty pores. Oh. Oh, it's so weird. It doesn't even stay in first person exactly because your body sometimes comes in and out. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Oh, I'm gonna not be feeling good in a while. I can't tell where I'm at in my combo. That's... Wow, that was Akira coming right at my face. Oh. I'm gonna have to stop.
Ready, go!
I kind of want to see Dural in first person, but that's not gonna. I gotta go to bed anyway. I think I'm finally gonna get my sleep schedule back on track after it got like more than inverted. It got so messed up. I spent way too much time trying to follow Ultimate Showdown news last week and over the weekend. Then I had some ridiculous argument with a guy who was... It's just the typical... Whenever DLC comes out, there's always got to be someone, and often if it's a large enough following for a game, it's a lot of someone's. And these ridiculous arguments that... Arguing that the developer of the game that you are so obsessed with is trying to scam you. It's like, why are you even playing this game if you think the developers are thieves? And they don't really think that, though. They just don't want to pay money, you know? Like, alright, we get it, kid. Everybody wishes... it might not have been a kid. Everybody wishes they could get stuff for free or cheaper. But they're asking you to pay something. If you don't like it, don't pay it. It's actually a lot of stuff. You get the game for itself pretty much free. Unless you don't want PS Now like me and you paid $30. But then you got the DLC with that for free, sort of. So whatever. I mean, you know, we're talking about stuff that does not cost, in the big scheme of things, does not cost much money. So just chill out. And you're going to be playing this thing for hundreds of hours probably if you really like it that much. So I was up like all night just arguing this stupid forum argument with this guy who was just in that mode of being certain that the developers were scamming him. The thing that got me, that made me keep trying to argue him down from this insane jag he was on was that, oh man, a shove her out. Yes! Wow, that looks fun from first person. Was it, oh my god. Oh, this is getting brutal. Was it, he claimed that the developer, like the director, because there were a couple interviews, one on Famitsu, one on this Asahi.net or com or whatever, that the director Aoki gave, and he was claiming specifically that it was in the Famitsu interview that the director had, oh, I almost got her to fall off again, had said, no, I body slammed her. He claimed that the director had said that there would be additional paid DLC packs, and the director never said anything. He never said anything about additional packs, additional paid DLC after Legendary Pack. He just didn't say that.
Fight one. Ready, go!
He was talking about stuff they wanted to add to the game, and sure, it could be downloadable stuff, but he didn't say if it was going to be in packs or in DLC packs or just updates to the game. He didn't say if it would cost money or anything. He just said this is what we want to do. Because he was talking about the costume customization items that they hadn't been able to get them all remade in the new engine in time, but they want to get them in there. Well, that was really satisfying. So anyway, the stuff that this guy was saying had been said had just not been said. And, you know, I hadn't really trusted my own understanding of the interview 100% because I just read the Google Translate version because it was on Famitsu, which is a Japanese website. It was in Japanese. So I Google Translated, and man, actually Google Translate does Japanese. Seems to do it really well. Like, you know how, I don't know how many years ago, but you would Google Translate stuff back in the olden days from Japanese. Wow. So I'm basically just forward punching the whole time in this view because I can't tell what the heck else is going on if I do anything else. And it keeps ringing people out. You would translate stuff in the old Google Translate years ago. I don't know, probably like 10 years ago. I'm old, and it would just sound like a poem about flowers or birds or something. You know, it was all this weird, flowery, vague stuff. I don't know if that's just how Japanese actually is, but that's how Google Translate always rendered it. 3, 2, 1. I couldn't get him. He just blocked everything. But now it doesn't do that. Now it actually sounds like English, like somebody talking normally about actual stuff. So Google Translate is actually pretty impressive now. And I was, how long is it going to be before they just put that AI into a little implant you put in your ear? Or not an implant, but like an earplug. And then it just does. It can actually recognize spoken speech and translate it, and then whisper the translation in your ear. And then we're basically up in Star Trek time.
Fight one.
I guess I kind of am going through this, aren't I? I really want to see Dural in first person. So it just didn't say that, and from what he'd been talking so confidently about how it said this stuff that I thought, did he translate this himself? Did he speak Japanese? I kept asking him to give me the quote, but he would not. He would not say what exactly he had seen. He just kept insisting that there was going to be paid DLC and that it had been in this interview. And I was like, I don't see it, man. Is it here? Is it here? Because this is what my version said. And it definitely doesn't say anything like that. And he finally said, look at these tweets by this guy who translated it in this string of tweets. And I went and looked, and first of all, the dude was obviously a supporter of the game. He was positive about it. He didn't say anything about this whole for sure paid DLC this guy was insisting was certain to happen. No. Well, I got him off eventually. Got him off. Man, this is kind of psychedelic. Man, Jacky's hair has real problems right now. It looks like it's falling out in bunches and doing comb overs and
Fight one. Ready, go.
So I go and look at these string of tweets that supposedly say that. I don't say anything about that. I start quoting him the tweets and saying, man, I don't see it. Here's this tweet that sounds like that would have been where it would have said it, but it didn't say it. Here's this part of this tweet where he's actually not talking about what you thought he was talking about, because the rest of this... Oh, I almost had him shoved out in first person. Oh, fight. No! And this is why he's not talking about what you seem to think he was talking about. Because it wouldn't make sense with the rest of this. And so I kind of argue him off the fence, sort of. He didn't really admit it, but he had to back down from his ridiculous claims. And so, mission 1, it only kept me up all night. And I'm a moron. And it didn't really change his mind. I actually did call him paranoid near the end, or I said that it was his own paranoia that was inventing this thing that he kept insisting that the director had said. And because he was like, no man, I just want them to sell it all together. I don't want them to sell it in small paid updates. And I was like, man, there are no small paid updates. You're just thinking they're gonna be. It's like your paranoia is inventing this thing for you. It's inventing this problem for you right now. You're just freaked out because what your paranoia has invented. I only said paranoia once. And then he got mad and he said, stop it with the... I think he meant to say ad hominem in text, but he said some other Latin sounding thing. Anyway, are those birds? No, those are leaves. I was like, he's right. I shouldn't have gone there. That was stupid. But I'd been up all night, and it was just so weird. I'm not prepared for arguing on the internet anymore. I shouldn't have got sucked into that. It's just I don't like it when people just invent facts that are, it's just it's provably not correct what he was saying, but he just would not. Anyway, he finally. Sort of kept backing off. what he claimed. So, I don't know, whatever. I mean, because I worked at in-game development, and I don't like, it makes me sad when you get so-called fans who just, I'm not even hitting I haven't even been hitting the block button in this whole run-through in this camera mode. It's a good view of Kage's face. You know, there's just this whole stupid attitude that people who are such rabid fans of these games slip into, where it's somehow easier to believe that the developers are out to get you, that they are out to scam you out of your precious, you know, $10 or something, and that is certainly what they are doing. They're risking their own good name and everything for your $10. It's like, no, they're probably not doing that. They probably want to make cool stuff that you will like. This is probably not all a plot to defraud you.
Fight one, ready, go!
But, you know, maybe it is, but it hasn't happened yet, so you can't exactly go and start accusing them of defrauding you when this has not happened. This has not happened. Okay, this has stopped working. My just dashing forward punch has stopped working. I just got so addicted to the way it was looking. I don't think I can do this. Now I actually have to do different stuff, and it's so... Oh, what's happening? Getting seasick. See, the thing was that the forward punch was at least predictably... I could predict the motion, and it wasn't... I wasn't getting nauseous as much. No, he was... Oh, it got me wrung out. Wow. Well, this is something. This may be as far as I'm able to get with it, though. Oh. What? It just keeps switching the camera in and out of his head. And that is really disorienting, you know? And then it resets the camera at the beginning, so you take a hit while you're resetting the camera, because I'm a dope who doesn't seem to want to block in this view. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, he's kicking my face, which is also the camera. I was trying to do a flip kick myself because I got jealous. Oh, that was scary. Kage in my face. Can't see that. Well, see, that's the thing too. You can't really tell when you do the flip kick without connecting because it doesn't make the sound, and the camera doesn't actually follow it. It just goes back and forth a little bit.
Ready, go!
I almost got... Oh, wow. I won a round. Wow. I mean, there's a certain appeal to this, because when you hit somebody and they fly backwards, it's super cool. But it's also horrible. It's horrible to actually try to fight this way. Now, what would be really impressive is if somebody could actually do real moves from this view, because you really can't tell what's happening. Did I do the move correctly? I'm not sure. You can't see your own body. Oh my gosh, you just became a blender. Oh! Come on, Kage, just let me have this one. I was holding block that time. Oh, he evaded. I did it. Okay, I gotta... So he kind of went into these block stages where he would just be blocking for a long time, and I finally realized that, oh, dummy, you can still throw in this stupid view. Oh, boy. Oh, no.
Fight 1.
It's
Ready,
Shun
go!
in the last stage again. Is this the same? So I was talking about gauntlets. Is this the same? I don't think I faced... It wasn't Kage right before Shun before, was it? Oh no, I'm in my wrong view. I can't... It's so hard to tell what is up with Shun because he's so short anyway. Is he crouching or not crouching? Not just one... Oh!
Fight 2.
Just
Ready,
one
go!
more hit. I can't tell if I'm actually getting my flip kick in. See, that was a flip kick. I definitely did it that time. But it's kind of still hard to tell. Oh, what the heck was that? Oh, he's too in my face. Oh my gosh, he's up in my eyeball. No, he did the throw. Oh, you scumbag.
Ready, go!
I thought I had time on my side. I was just blocking, and then of course he threw me. I hit the wrong buttons. I did a sidestep. Oh, why would you fight in that mode? Well, it's probably less insane than this. Oh, let's get him. Oh, well, I didn't get him overboard. That wood is purple. I guess it could have been painted. Purple and yellow.
Ready, go!
Yeah, you can't dodge first person. First person's tracking you, man. My eyeball is right there. I can see everything. I see through time. I see through your head.
I'm faster than lightning.
Okay, so maybe I broke the AI.
Fight 5. Ready,
I hope that didn't happen. I'll have to have them come and fix Virtua Fighter 3 TV's AI. Well, I broke the AI. This isn't a very hard AI, though, so that would not... I'm sure that would not work on very hard. Okay, is this Dural? He's got to be Dural. No, stage 8, yeah. Bonus. This is going to be so bonus. This is going to be the most bonus ever.
Fight 1. Ready, go!
Oh, it's not oh, look at the blink. Can I spam her with forward punch? No. Oh, the camera swims back and forth between my inside of my face and outside of my face, and it's... Oh, she looks cool, though. I couldn't even tell I was getting close to the side of the screen because the only textures in view were so blurry.
Fight 2. Ready,
That was actually startling. I didn't think we were going anywhere. Well, get a good view of her shiny chest, I guess. That's a bonus. Oh, here we go.
ring out!
I did break the AI. Well, this is on normal, though, like I said. My simulated shiny
Fight 3. Ready, go!
wong. Oh, good. Well, you're heading for the wall that way, which is no good. I need a ring out. Uh-oh. Oh, now she's mad. I woke her up. Ew. Oh. Oh, that got really weird. My shoulder got in the way. Oh, that was close.
Fight 4. Ready, go!
Oh, camera. Oh, no, I hit it too many times. Ah. Oh, that was a good view of her close up. She's so shiny. Ew. Are you Kage's mom? What was Kage like as a small ninja child? Bonk. So he was
I'm faster than lightning.
well, I guess I broke the AI. Okay, yeah. Oh, can I not skip this? Oh no. Oh, come on. Okay, I don't want to reset the console, but dang. I really can't skip it. That's nuts. I always just watched this through. I didn't realize you couldn't even skip it. I'm sure there's buttons to reset to the main menu, but I always accidentally do more buttons, I think, that reset you to the Dreamcast, you know, hardware screen. Thanks, Naomi Lib Team. Thanks, everybody. Oh, I feel funny now. And it's not because of seeing her all close up. It's because my eyes are weirded out by that. I mean, do we really have to do this part too? Oh. Oh, you just hit start and he just falls over. Well, wait, can you... So if I hold guard and do this... Oh, so you don't have to throw him, you just hit start. Well, that's handy. Look at all this stuff I'm learning. I got a number 5. Look at all those orbs I got. Look at that huge yellow number score I got. Well, first person obviously is the way to go. Uh-oh. Cheevers. Okay, now I have to try 2 things. This is another thing. Okay, this time I'm trying to hold start and then hit a button. Oh man, that got weird. Jacky's face, something weird happened with it. It looked like it turned into a robot. Of course, Jacky is a robot. Oh yeah, I did get... So I held start and selected it with the button, and that gave me the other costume, which is just the blue color. So it's just really... I thought he had a... He doesn't have his, like, other sort of jumpsuit costume. He probably does. There's all kinds of weird stuff in this game that I haven't even tried messing with, like the cheats on GameFAQs. There's I think you can play as Dural, but there's also just these weird cheat modes that you can go into. Okay, so here's what I wanted to check. Can I just really get through by throwing forward punch elbows? Because that's what I was doing in first person, because I couldn't tell anything else that was happening. When I tried to do another move, I just got really confused as to if it actually hit.
Ready, go! Excellent.
Yeah! All right!
I mean, that's stage 1. Stage 1 doesn't count, because the AI is going super easy on you on stage 1. Even on stage 2, it's kind of going easy on you.
Ready, go!
Oh, Pi, though. Pi doesn't care. Pi's like, stage 2, that's stage kick your butt. Wait a second, is it giving me the alternate costumes for the AIs now that I picked that I selected with start and got my blue color? Because this is not the usual costume I fight her as. That's pretty cool if so. I like that. I want to see all these costumes. Hi, I can't throw my elbow right from this side. Okay, thanks. Oh no.
Fight 3, ready, go!
Well, wouldn't you know it, Pi refuses to go with the program here. Well, I did not break Pi's AI.
Fight
She's just mocking me.
go!
Oh. It's the sloped roof. That's the problem. Blame the physics and the slanty stage. Oh, still in it. Oh, sound is getting weird again. Hang in there, cable. Oh, fudge. Oh no, now I'm on the wrong side to throw elbows because I'm a chump. Well, it's not super easy to cheese the AI anyway.
Ready, go!
Not like Ultimate Showdown, I tells you. Oh, good old Ultimate Showdown. Oh. Oh.
Fight 2, ready, go!
See, they get really nervous when you start doing this. I think it's probably because they think I've gone insane. And when the big white piranha goes insane, that can lead to serious problems for everybody. Because he's not living up to his stupid jerk face responsibility.
Fight 3, ready, go!
Oh, jeez. Oh. Well, it worked. It's still on normal difficulty. I'm not going to go all the way through. I just wanted to see if this would work on normal outside of first-person view, and it does seem to be. That was only stage 2, though. Now I have to fight Daddy.
1, ready, go!
Ugh. I'm still working on stage 3. Okay.
Fight 2, ready, go!
Okay, let's, how do I... No? Oh, come on. You can't, does it really insist that you knew the button combos to mash to get out of this? Am I missing something huge here? Oh. That was kind of cool. Well, I guess I just let him kill me. I don't know.
Fight 3, ready, go!
Well, oh. I was going to try to just back off the edge, but I turned out to be really bad at doing that. Oh, he doesn't like it when I try to back off the edge. that scream. Oh! Oh, I'm halfway buried, too, and twitching. Convulsing. Well, that's good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Game over.
Man, that was some, that was a big fat texture right there. That dirt. Okay. Okay, so now... How did I get dragged into this whole ridiculous saga? Oh, see, it's not very hard back here. It's hardest. I like hardest. That's good, because then you know. Because, like, when I say I tested this on very hard difficulty, that doesn't necessarily communicate to somebody not familiar with all of the options that that is the hardest difficulty. But if the difficulty is called hardest, then there's no mistaking it. So, yeah, why did they ever stop calling it hardest? I mean, that may not be a word. No, it's got to be a word, right? Hard, harder, hardest? Yeah. Although when I say it like that, I sound like an insane person. Hard, harder, hardest. I'm gonna hold start again because that was fun. Okay, so I had Taka first in both of the last 2 runs, and then
Fight 1. Ready, go!
it was then Pi, then Lao the last time. So we'll see if I can even get past this stage. If I get Pi, and if I get past her, if I get Lao. And if I don't, then it is not using fixed gauntlets of AIs and actually is randomizing, because you wouldn't have 2 gauntlets that started with the same character. Man, that red fog. Maybe that should be my handle. Maybe it should be Taka's handle, but anyway, somebody should have the handle of the red fog, because that's pretty good. Kind of sounds like who's that jazz singer guy who was on Night Court? I'm gonna keep bringing him up, and why can I never remember his name? Anyway, he was but his nickname was the Velvet Frog, so that's a little different. Velvet Frog, Red Frog. Anyway, I guess there's Velvet Frog. No, wait, that's what he... I don't know. Red Frog? Velvet Fog? Oh yeah, she's wearing her alternate costume. So, and it's not Pi, so yeah, it is random opponents. So that's way better than what happened in Virtua Fighter 5's arcade mode. I really don't like having the fixed gauntlet of opponents. It's not that I hate it, it's just not as cool as having a different selection of opponents pretty much each time. You know, in in 5, from the very first match, when you see who the first opponent is, you know who the rest of the people you're gonna face are, and it's kind of more fun to have it be people you don't know who it's gonna be, and it's gonna be a different order, you know. Right. So when they evade, it definitely breaks this stupid tactic. It didn't that time, but he was doing a spin move, which caught her as she tried to evade. Accidentally doing a spin move, I should add. Yes. That's what happens when you put me on the right-hand side. I don't know what I'm doing. Can't do the move I want to do because I reverse the controls in my head. Oh, wait, I reverse the buttons in my head. So I don't know what I was hitting there. And I'm not doing first person anymore because that, well, yeah, that's a bit much. It was interesting. Kind of hard for me to imagine actually playing the game that way all the time. I mean, you see stuff you don't, oh my gosh, those fists of Jeffrey coming in. It's definitely in my face. I mean, I guess I can play it in first person this stupid way, so I might as well while I'm doing this. Oh. 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 Well, I think I broke the AI. I think I actually broke the AI. So in fairness to Virtua Fighter 5, Ultimate Showdown and Final Showdown, you could do this sort of nonsense in 3TV as well, it turns out. I don't know if you can do it with that many attacks, as many as you can do it with in 5. Ow! I mean, it may just be Jacky's elbow for all I know.
I'm faster than lightning.
Oh, he's so pale. Just chalk white. Maybe that's why he's fighting at night. He can't stand the touch of the sun. Maybe he's he's got one of those skin conditions. Just can't take sunlight. Maybe it's photo. Well, no, here we are in some sunlight. He's doing okay. Whoa. Oh no, now I'm on the right. Now I can't do the elbow for some reason.
Yeah!
Fight 2. Ready? Go!
I must be hitting. What am I hitting? What is that? I don't know. Oh, that's a good one. Well, it's definitely gotten harder to do. I'm on stage 4. I mean, in Ultimate Showdown, you can do this kind of thing with just pretty much any attack that is reasonably fast.
Fight 4. Ready? Go!
It definitely does not work in 5 vanilla. I think I already mentioned that, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Well, dang. Well, you know what I was missing there.
Fight 1. Ready? Go!
Oh, that hurts. I got kicked right in the face. Oh, I got uppercut right in the face. Oh. He's gonna give me nightmares. Oh, man.
Ready? Go!
Ugh.
Fight 3. Ready? Go!
Oh, well, this is not working at all, is it? I mean, it's working a little each time, but not enough each time. Well, that's good.
Fight 1. Ready? Go!
Come on, first-person camera. I need your power. Oh, man, he's juking. Oh. Oh. This would look a lot cooler if the textures were much higher resolution, I suppose. Because when you get that close to him, it's just, ugh. I guess it could be worse.
Ready? Go!
I don't know how, but probably. The colors are okay. Oh, I do get to see those textures a lot closer up. Like, look at his pants. What is that on his pants? I guess it's just... Is it like clouds? Oh, we're going off. Yeah! I saw it coming and he did not. He does his little celebratory jump kick right off the side. Jacky, you goofball. You weird goofball. Oh, he's juking. No, I knew it. I knew it. Once I just didn't hit him enough times, it was just inevitable. It was not happening. Ow! Yeah, this is... I did, in Ultimate Showdown, I did find... Actually, it was a Jacky AI that I had a lot of trouble beating. Actually, that was specific to... I was playing Brad.
Fight 1.
And I kept running into stage 4 Jacky in these fixed gauntlets. That was a view I don't want to see ever again. Wow. So this stage 4 Jacky in Ultimate Showdown, when I was fighting with Brad, I could not find a way to kill him with spam, with Brad spamming attacks. He just, Jacky kept, like, his range was better than mine. I probably, it's really in Ultimate Showdown and in, as it was in, Final Showdown, it was really just a matter of finding which attack to spam, and so I probably should have hunted around for other attacks of Brad, probably something with farther range, probably a kick or something. I didn't really think of trying that. But I could not beat, oh, here we go. So I couldn't beat that Jacky, so the spam did not work in that specific case of Brad against Jacky, because I was just not spamming the right attack, I think. But then I did get past him pretty easily with Jean, I think, and I think also with Go. Maybe not with Sean, at least with one of them. It went pretty quick, so I don't know, it's just a matchup thing. I think he just had me outranged with the attacks. I was doing punches, kind of short range punches. Well, so I cannot use the elbow to beat Lao, thus I have not broken the AI. It's only stage 4. Very hard. So, yeah. Wow, that's eerie. So, I declare I have not broken the AI. And I still got better numbers than I did when I actually went through normally. Well, we had some fun, right? Probably too much fun. I kind of hope I never get tempted to do that again. Well, let's just go enjoy our ending. Oh man. See, now why can't I get first-person view in Jacky's car? Oh, I guess that is first-person view. So there you go. The game delivered. It wasn't quite the racing simulator I'd been hoping for. He didn't even combo into that, man. Those guys were chumps. He just YOLO'd that right in their face and they all went down. Like they didn't even have a block button. Taka's got some stress issues or something. Punching himself? What's his self-abuse? This should not be encouraged. Need an intervention. Howie might be kind of on something. Shun is definitely on rose petal juice. And we got the most dysfunctional family. There's a horrifying revelation here. Not this part, but this is still weird. I mean, Dad can levitate. But this part, yeah. No, that's not good. This part's fine. Wolf seems to be... Well, that's not really sane, is it? I mean... Pumping iron with the window open in a lightning storm? Who does that? I guess he might have just been thinking, man, this is so metal. There's a lightning storm. I gotta pump iron. This is gonna be so awesome. And it was. Speaking of metal and awesome. Well, and how does she keep changing materials too? I mean, she turns gold sometimes. In Ultimate Showdown, she's like stone and several different colors. I guess she turns more to something like ebony or marble or... I don't know. Well, there you go, and I don't know how to get out of this without resetting the console, so So we're just kind of stuck here. So thanks for... maybe I should put some kind of motion sickness warning on this video. Because, I don't know, I feel a little weird after all that first person. Anyway, if you're still here, I hope you got through that okay. So this was my Tuesday night. I guess Wednesday nights I've been playing Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution with Jacky in Quest Mode, so I guess I'll just be doing more Jacky tomorrow in Evolution. Not in first-person view, which they thankfully did not include in Evolution as far as I know. And the AI in that game is probably even harder to cheese than the AI in this game. So, I mean, I've been the one who's been getting cheesed. So that'll be fun. And then more fun stuff the rest of the week. I'm sure I will figure that out later, because right now, who cares? We got Wolf pumping iron. So thanks once again. Good night.